Hi, beautiful people. It's another Friday. You know the drill. This is Divine Calling. My name is Agnes Morago, caregiver, life coach. If it's your first time here, a big welcome. Thank you for joining us. I don't take it for granted. Please make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell at the end, select all, and you'll never miss any of my videos. If you're returning, a big thank you. Thank you for walking with us. I don't take it for granted either. Let's do this, guys. Someone took care of us. It's our time to take care of them. Here is where we inspire people to give care, especially to people living with dementia. Today, we're going to discuss about something called paradigms and how to view the world. These paradigms are what will help us to know how to take care of a resident or someone who is undergoing dementia, vascular dementia, schizophrenia, name it. So, guys, without further ado, what is a paradigm? A paradigm, in layman terms in the dictionary, is a way of looking at something. Or better still, it's a distinct set of concepts or thought patterns or a set of ideas. We all see things through paradigms, guys, and paradigms are mostly based on your education. For us to better understand what paradigms are, it's how our brains are wired, it's what we think about, it's who we are. That's where your paradigm is. So, I'm going to repeat by saying paradigms are mostly based on your education and basically what you are and who you are as a person. Your brain has been wired in a particular way. Let's take, for example, the nurses that we have in hospitals. When you walk into a hospital, a nurse is going to come to you wanting to know where the danger is. Then they can be able to take action and then further take it to the doctor. So, once a nurse sees, what a nurse sees is safety. They're always looking for risks. They're only looking for danger so that they can rectify what has happened. So, a nurse will not want to inject wrongly. That is how their brain are wired. Once they receive a patient, if they need to do an injection, they have to remember of what they went to school and learned. They have to place everything correctly so that they can administer that medication in the correct way. I hope we're together up to there. Another example, we have teachers. Teachers that have taught us in elementary school, coming into college, going into university, having done our PhDs, all those are teachers, quote unquote. What is their paradigm? They look at things like in a classroom. They'll see a classroom, they'll see students, they know what they're supposed to impact on this student so that this student becomes a better person in the world, right? Or let's just look at right in our homes. We have house managers or housekeepers. They make sure that the houses are clean. They wipe the windows, they clean the windows. Their paradigm has been set to know that is who they are at the moment and that is what they are supposed to do. Have you ever been in an accident or seen an accident happen? People gather around, the media comes, the same people that were on the scene, people will have different views on how that accident happened. That means our brains are wired differently. And that is why these paradigms teaches us that we cannot get mad at people who don't see things like the way we see them or understand things like the way we understand them. If you draw a six on the ground and you're on this side, you're going to see a six. The person on the opposite side is going to see a nine. And to convince that person that that's a six and them they are seeing a nine, it's going to be a hassle, right? So that is how our brains are wired, and living in the confines of what our brains think is what we call paradigms. So once you understand your paradigm, you can be able to understand the paradigm of the other person. A teacher will understand a nurse will understand a lawyer will understand a housekeeper will understand an auditor and their confines. Even if it will not go down rooted to the most small concepts of understanding, generally, if you fit yourself as a lawyer, you'll see how lawyers behave in court, you'll see how a house manager behaves at home. So, coming back to what Divine Calling does, we are doing this because, guys, for those who've been working with me up to where we are, we have come to see that we do not have care homes in Kenya to take our elders, to take our parents, to take our guardians. We are the ones who will take care of them right at the comfort of our homes. So, you're lucky if none of your members has become sick with dementia. You're lucky if you have not been encountering a caregiver job, because caregivers do this through their sweat and blood. And that is why we want to say and educate people on how to be a caregiver. Once you understand the paradigm of a dementia resident, because in my previous videos, I have discussed of what dementia is, the stages of dementia, and we see that we have 3 stages of dementia and how the brain goes deteriorating. My light has gone out, but it's okay. You guys can still see me. That is how we are going to help our dementia people. So, this is what we are supposed to do. If you encounter a dementia resident, try and understand them based on the stages that they are in. If they're in stage 1, you'll see they still understand. You see they still do some of the things they want to do. Please put yourself in their shoes, understand their paradigm, and that is how you're gonna have a safe, smooth sail looking after a dementia person. So, we need to have an elder-centered community. What do I mean by this? A community that is designed within the needs of the elders and not us. Once you encounter that dementia resident, put yourself in their paradigm, and I'm telling you, it's gonna be a smooth sail. I've gotten questions from people that this dementia resident is a bit groggy, they are mad, they are restless. Just give them love, give them empathy, put yourself into their paradigm, and trust you me, they will understand you, and you're going to have a smooth sail. How do you do this? You do this by having close and continuing contact with our elders. This is where relationships grow. Mark you, we do not have elder care homes in Kenya. So you see your mother every day living with dementia, get into contact with her, want to know what she loves to eat, want to know what she loves to wear. Don't just get clothes out of the closet and tell her, this is what you're going to wear today. Pick 2 colors. Mom, are you going to wear pink or are you going to wear red? Which one do you prefer? And you see that continuing contact, this person will come to know that you love them and you're there with them, and they are going to be supportive even in living with you. Dementia residents just need empathy and for you to be there for them. That's the secret of it all. So stay with your residents in the homes. It's a continuous process. You learn to live with them and be creative with them. Just like I've said, even if it's not about dress code, maybe they want to draw, give them a blue manila paper, you see they don't want it, flash them different colors. They're going to pick what they want, because these are people who understand themselves and they also know what they want. A caregiver, which is good, will come for a stipulated time, and when their time is up, they're gonna go back. So you as an individual needs to know how to live with a resident living with dementia. A home is small, yes, but it is better, considering the fact that we can't take our elders to care homes because we don't even have enough of them as we speak. Open your hearts, open your minds, and let us love our dementia people. When we open our minds and hearts to looking at different ways of viewing and meeting the needs of our elders, they will love us back. They are gonna walk with us. Just try to understand their paradigms, shift your paradigm just slightly, and you will see you'll have a smooth sail when you're looking after people living with dementia. Thank you so much for joining us. We still continue with Eden Alternative even on my next episode. Keep watching and stay close to divine calling. Until next time, God bless you. Bye.